me tell you a bit about this guy. He did this one trick where it was a day where I was driving myself, and I pull into the parking lot, and there's a cone, like a parking cone, right in my spot. And I get up there to look, and I was distracted with something, but obviously I intended to get out and get it. Just as I'm about to get out of the car, one of the makeup ladies comes out and goes, "Oh, I'll get it," and she goes, and I see, watch this, she goes to pick it up, and she's like, I'm in the car and I know exactly what's happened. He's put something on the cone, honey or something. But here's the thing, here's the twist with this guy, which is going to mitigate any feelings that you have against me right now. He was filming it in a van with black windows, and he saw her go to the cone. He didn't jump out and go and say, no, stop. He just kept on filming it. And then we sat around and laughed at the video. But yeah, do you want to hear more of this? So there was this other one where we used to play in my trailer. We used to play Wii Golf, and so I came back from set one day, end of the day, and he's in there playing Wii Golf, and I get dressed, and I go and get my boots, and I put them on, and I had a bad feeling. Should have listened to it. I put them on, and someone's like, "What's that?" And I pulled my foot out of the boot, and all of a sudden, poof! White powder no, I'm not kidding. My whole trailer is filled with white powder. He had gotten off from Colombia. He had gotten a fire extinguisher with a dry powder fire extinguisher and filled my boots with this powder. He is like laughing and laughing and laughing, and he's like runs out, and I'm like, if you imagine the cartoon character that turns bright red and the steam is out, that's what's going on in my head, because he has got me, and he has got me good. Because by this stage, I'm coming in and I'm checking everything, and I had a bag of mangoes, dried mangoes. He'd come in and he put chili in them, chili flakes. So I'm sitting there and I'm eating the dried mangoes one day, I'm like, don't let him see it. I'm like, damn, these are good. Did you chili these? These are good. You should try it. I got him to eat one. But anyway, back to my story. So he runs out into the sort of the circus, which is this sort of, where all the trailers and the makeup trucks are all parked, and he's laughing and laughing, and he calls members of the crew over to come and look at what he's done to me. And literally, I'm hanging out of my trailer trying to get air because this powder is just flowing out the door. And then I see that right by my door there's a fire extinguisher. And I'm like, oh, you got me good, you got me really good. And then I duck in the door and I grab the fire extinguisher and I pull the pin and I'm waiting for it. And then I've got my boots and I'm like, I'm dusting them out. Oh, you got me good, you got me. And so he comes back, and I can hear him getting closer and closer, and he's laughing, and then I just whip out, and he's at point blank range, and I get him, and he's like, and he's like, there's just this plume of fire extinguisher, fire retardant around him. But unbeknownst to me, Michael Ealy had come and joined him. He'd just gotten changed, and he was in his brand new duds because he was going out to dinner. So he's like, and it's all in his eyes, and he's like, man, I didn't sign up for this shit. Both of them were not happy with me. It's like, have you heard of crossing the line? I crossed it. Because he got a mouthful of it. And he was feeling ill for days. Apparently, he tells the story that after he dropped me home that night, and there was a very silent road trip home. He went from hero to zero. He had to pull over and vomit. He was feeling that ill. So pranks. I love pranks. Thank you for your question.